My name is Marcio Lorenzi. I'm a master carver at Churrascaria Plataforma, and I really love what I do, especially because the way we prepare the meat is traditional for where I come from. I was born and raised in south of Brazil, and this is a steakhouse especially from south of Brazil. I use the method of preparing and carving the meat at the table for the guests.
We only work with top products, from meat to anything else that we have in the store. That's what we do. We only get the best of the best.
The steel and silver product, we use the top sirloin, which is our main cut. This is the picanha. This is the famous Brazilian cut steak. And this is the most traditional type of the presentation, the most popular one. The meat carvers, a Churrascaria Plataforma, goes to the table and they slice it thin. So on top of the meat itself being tender and it's sliced thin, it's just melting in your mouth. We have our product steel and silver ready. We have our picanha, our ribeye steak ready. You can see the quality on the marbling of the meat. That's why we use steel and silver at Churrascaria Plataforma. Now in the process of cooking, we have this rotisserie grill that we brought from Brazil, specifically for this type of cooking. So what we do with this kind of meat, we want to cook it really fast. We want to seal all the juices inside, so the meat, every time the meat goes out, it looks beautiful and it's fresh and full of flavor. Our famous cut, the picanha, the top sirloin, this is ready to go. Sealed really nice, has a beautiful color. The juices, the meat falling here. This is all basically the flavors just dripping out of the meat.
Those 14 years that we've been here, we receive a lot of awards. One of the most proud awards that we received was the Golden Apple Award. The Golden Apple Award was an award for cleanliness and safety in food, and the only restaurant to keep this award for 5 years in a row.
For me as a master carver, to work with premium cuts like the steel and silver product, it makes my life very easy because it's a high quality, it has a high marbling, and that's what's going to infuse flavor to the meat. So that's why I use only sea salt. It's a very simple seasoning, and the premium quality meat of steel and silver does most of the work.
You go to the table and you ask the guy, how are you doing? Those famous questions, how are you doing? How's the dinner so far? Everybody say, oh, it's great, great, great. But it's like, look at the body language. When the person, cuts a piece of like sterling silver product and put it in the mouth, you can tell, the reaction of the person and how they feel about it. The eyes goes like, oh, The other day I had a comment cards, if I Google heaven and I found this place.